Yo, a lot of people saw a new device from Flipper Devices and thought finally a Flipper Zero upgrade. But what they actually just dropped is a desk productivity gadget called the Busy Bar. And before you spend $250 on it, you need to know what it is, who it's actually for, and what's really going on with the company behind it. Now, I'm Jay Blanked, and today we're breaking down the Busy Bar, a new device from Flipper Devices. We're going to compare it against the Flipper Zero, talk about who this actually makes sense for, and I'm going to give you some important context about the company before you buy. Now, let's get into what this thing actually is. The Busy Bar is not a hacking tool at all. This is a productivity device. On the front, you've got a 72 by 16 LED matrix display, and it auto adjusts based on the light in your room. On the back, there's actually a secondary monochrome screen that shows your battery, a timer, and connectivity status, so you can still read it if it's facing the other direction. There's a small speaker on the side for custom sounds and notifications. On top, you've got a mode selector switch, a start and stop button, and a scroll wheel. Connectivity is Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and USB. The battery is 3250 milliamp, which is just about 8 hours of active use or up to 2 weeks on standby. And it charges fully in about an hour with a 15-watt adapter. Now, what does it actually do? The core idea is you put it on your desk or mount it to a wall, and it signals to other people that you're in focus mode and shouldn't be interrupted. You press a button, it displays a message like busy or in a meeting, optionally with a countdown timer so people know when you're available. It can run Pomodoro sessions, block apps on your phone, and on macOS, it'll auto trigger when you join a meeting or start recording. It's also Matter certified, so you can tie it into smart home automations, dim your lights when you start a focus block, turn on Do Not Disturb mode across your whole setup. And for developers, there's an open HTTP API with MQTT support and official Python and TypeScript libraries for building custom widgets. Now, here's where people are getting confused. The Flipper Zero and the Busy Bar are two completely different types of devices, but they are made by the same company. The Flipper Zero is a multi-tool protocol wireless research tool with sub-gigahertz, Bluetooth, NFC, RFID, and infrared, all built in for protocol analysis, security research, and has a community that keeps pushing it way beyond its original purpose through custom firmware. The Busy Bar does not have sub-gigahertz. Actually, it's not scanning for anything. It's not a hacking tool in any traditional sense. The only shared DNA between these two devices is that they're both hackable with open firmware, open API, and being developer friendly. These are completely different products aimed at completely different people. So if you came into this expecting a Flipper Zero upgrade, you'll be disappointed. In that case, who is it actually for? And honestly, it's pretty niche. It makes the most sense if you work from home and need a clear visual signal to people in your house that you're in a meeting or on a focused work block. It can make sense if you're a developer who wants a hackable LED display for custom dashboards or IoT integrations or automations you're building yourself. It makes sense if you're managing shared office space and need a simple, visible room status indicator. But if you're a Flipper Zero enthusiast looking for your next tool, it's probably not it. It's not extending what the Flipper Zero does. It's in a completely different lane. It's for productivity, not security research. And at $249, that's a real ask for what it is, which at its core, a status display. The first 3,000 units on July 14th are priced at $199. The waitlist members locked in at $179, but even at that discounted price, you're paying a premium for the open API and hackability, not really the base functionality. Now, if you're finding this useful, make sure you are subscribed. I cover the Flipper Zero, the Flipper One, the Carputer ADV, and really any embedded hardware in this space. Now, this is the part I really want you to pay attention to before you buy this, because there's some context around Flipper devices right now that really changes the way you should think about this product. This is Flipper devices. They made the Flipper Zero, and if you've been in the community at all lately, you've probably noticed something. They've been pretty absent other than the past 2 days. The Flipper Zero community has been largely self-sustaining through third-party firmware before then for the past 6 to 7 months. The official development side was quiet for a long time, but now you see them launching a $249 desk gadget that they haven't really pushed to the Flipper Zero community at all. Now, to me, that absence isn't random. It makes sense when you look at what they're actually focused on. At the end of May 2026, Flipper Devices officially announced the Flipper One, and that's a completely different beast. It's a pocket-sized Linux cyberdeck with a Rock chip processor, 8 gigs of RAM, Wi-Fi 6E, dual gigabit Ethernet, M2 expansion slot, local AI accelerator, and it's a full ARM Linux platform that's heading to Kickstarter towards the end of the year. So what you're actually seeing is a company that has pivoted its core focus. The Flipper Zero is like their legacy product. The community is keeping it alive, and there's third-party firmware that keeps evolving. The Busy Bar seems like a separate revenue line pointed at a general productivity market, and the Flipper One is where their actual development energy is going. They haven't promoted the Busy Bar to the Flipper Zero community, and that kind of tells you everything you need to know. The device wasn't made for us. It's aimed at a productivity audience that has nothing to do with the hacking in embedded systems world. Now, is the Busy Bar a bad product? Not necessarily. For the right person, it's a well-built, genuinely hackable productivity tool with solid connectivity, Matter support, and an open API that gives developers real room to build on. If you need a smart status display for your workspace and want something you can extend with custom integrations, it delivers on that. But context matters. This is a company that is building towards the Flipper One while running a side product in the productivity space. If you're coming from the Flipper Zero world, this device only really makes sense for specific niche projects, not as your next everyday tool. Now, the Busy Bar goes on sale July 14th, $199 for the first 3,000 units and $249 after that. I'll drop the link in the description if you want to check it out. Now, are you interested in the Busy Bar, or are you waiting to see what the Flipper One actually delivers? Definitely let me know down in the comments below. I'm Jay Blanked. Thanks for watching. Peace.